Hey everybody, it's Kelly and I am back with day 3 of December Daily. So here is my December Daily layout from yesterday with the journaling all complete there. So I don't really have to think about color today because it's going to be on the back side of this particular layout. So these are Elle Studio 3x4 cards. This one is an old one because it's still when they backed it. So my photos today are these 2 photos of my Christmas tree, and I had another long work day, so I took these while I was decorating to kind of tell a little bit of a story here. This is an ornament. I'm going to give you a really good close-up here. This ornament is always the first on the tree, and the reason that is this ornament is over 55 years old. I'm going to out it's over 50 years old. I'm outing myself here, guys. 55 years old. And I made this when I was in Sunday school in a preschool class, which means probably the I was probably 3 or 4 when I did that. So, 51, 52 years old. She's always the first one on the tree. I always put her there. She's not an ornament per se. She kind of sits in the tree. It's Mary holding baby Jesus, by the way, because you're probably not getting that. Anyway, so I took that photo. Then I took this photo of partially of my tree when it was all done. I have a lot of ornaments because I've been collecting them since I was 9. My mom gave me my first ornament then, and I've been collecting them ever since. I don't buy as many anymore. I usually buy one every year with something significant about the year, but other than that, I don't buy any. This is one of 3 trees I have. So this is my big tree, and then I have 2 smaller trees. So those are going to go here. And, when I did the layout the day before, I knew I had those, so I thought I'd do that. The other thing that's a given is here's my numbering system. And I just have stuff thrown around my desk here. Normally I clean up after I scrapbook. That does not necessarily happen with December Daily because it gets a little crazy. So I have the 3 here. That's the number I'm going to use. Then I need some sort of card there. So I'm going to go right to the 4x6s here just to see what I have available. That's really boring, but it could be more interesting. Although this is December, but I didn't decorate the tree on that day. Let's see. Oh, look at that. There's a tree journaling card. I think that's it, right? So I don't spend too much time going through things. That's the one we're going to use for today. So I'm thinking I would like to get some more color in here somehow. I don't want to take up that journaling space, so I could do something like that. We have good times. I think I just saw something that said tradition here, which this is tradition. Kind of like how that looks, and then maybe that down there, and then maybe nothing there. I think I am going to do this. I might live to regret this, guys. This is a puffier sticker, so I was going to say maybe I want it on the other side. Ooh, before I put that down, I have to check something, and I want to make sure that these work. Okay, I'm glad I checked this because this one is a little bit taller, so I'm going to back to back these my sleeves are getting in the way here. I'm going to back these cards so that if they're sliding with each other, not all over the place. I usually do that. So I'm just kind of cutting, and not well or straight, just so you know. And I need to do it with this one as well. And I'll need to do it with the other one too. Oh, and then my ATG goes crazy. I think it's really operator error. It's not the ATG's fault when that kind of thing happens, just so you know. Okay. So then again, I'm just gonna cut here. You know, and I have a guide and I still don't cut it straight, but okay. Anyway, so we have that. I think we're going to do the 3 here. I don't think I want to take up any more space on that photograph for sure, and probably not even this one as well. I think I'm going to leave this spread fairly simple because I really want those trees to be the highlight, and I can do my decorating down below. Just going to pop those in since I think I know what I want here. And that can always change. I'm feeling like I don't have a lot of color here, but now I could do this up here, but I think it's distracting. Plus this ornament, so that Mary ornament, where did she go? Because she's on the tree here. You know what? I think she might be a little bit higher than this. Let me look at this. No, she's lower. I know she's on here somewhere. But then this ornament right here is significant because that is an ornament that's the first ornament my mom ever gave me, and there's another one right here. These are the first 2 other ornaments my mom gave me, so there's stories behind those as well. So kind of like that I can see those on here. Now yesterday when I did this, I cut this photo, that paper out. I did use a 3x4 card, or 3x4 card. This would be 4x6, Kelly. I did use this 4x6 card to measure this against. I didn't know what I was going to do yet, but I figured I would have some sort of 4x6 card behind it. So let's do this. Now I am kind of going into my journaling place there, but I kind of like that. Something a little interesting to break it up. And I'm thinking I like that. I could also do the ornament, but not liking that quite as much. Though I just saw a red ornament here. Let me see, do we like that? Nope, I actually really like this. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down, and the ATG doesn't stay isn't permanent for a little bit, so if I want to, I can always pull that up. And I don't want to see this edge of this die cut, so this is kind of a little delicate. I like this, and I kind of like the way this is out here, so I'm going to do that. I like to bring elements in and out of the book just because I think it's a little bit more interesting that way. And yes, you can slightly see that on the back side. Ooh, actually, I have to be careful here because it was going over the page protector and that will bend. So I'm going to have to be really careful about where that lands. I'll probably put something on there. Now, I have I'll have a little piece there, and I could do a star on top of that tree. I have this little gold star. I don't like the gold with this, and I don't know, got a pink one. I was hoping I had a red star left from these Bella Boulevard enamels I have, but I don't. Arrows left. Thinking red star. I also have wood veneer stars I could use, right? Maybe that's what we do. Oh, yes. Maybe that is what we do. Now, I don't really love that gray with that. So the question, that's pretty big, right? This is my bowl of wood veneer goodness. Here, I just pull it out of my stash and throw the stuff in here. Okay. That star's a lot more correct to scale, too. And here's one that doesn't have a, ooh, this is even bigger, and I like that a little bit better. I just take this out of my stash and I throw the different wood veneers in this bowl, and then that way it encourages me to just do what I just did, which was take it and grab it. I talk about that in my prep video, which is in the December 2019 playlist. So you can find that if you're interested. So let's grab, I'm just going to use ATG on here. I could put the star underneath as well, or not underneath, on top up here. Okay, kind of liking that. Now, oh, this is what I was looking for before. I was looking for this the other day. That's too much. I was looking for, what, yesterday maybe? Yeah, I think I was thinking about trees yesterday, or actually the very first day, December 1st. Okay, so now the question is, there's some enamels in red. Here's those enamels in the peppermints, but I think that's going to be too much. Or I could bring a wood in here, which I like the idea of that. There, here's a small one. That's good. If I didn't want to do this, I have those tiny little enamel dots, and I could do that right on here as well. Let me actually do that, because this I think isn't going to stick very well. I've got a clump of glue here. Of course it does when I don't want it to stick, but it won't when I want it to. So I am going to go back and grab, here's my confetti too, by the way, because I will make a confetti pocket this year, at least one, and I've got that. I have an idea for maybe doing it in a 4x6 pocket this year. We'll see. That's a lot of space to take up for me. But maybe I can find a paper that I like or something. I don't know. We'll see. That might happen. It might not. Could be like more of a filler thing, or maybe I could just do, sometimes I'll do stuff because I like the technique, so I'll just do like extra photos, or I'll extend it a little bit more, I guess is what I really want to say. So I'm using more. Guys, guess what? That's done. So all I have to do now is my journaling. I'm not going to do anything over here. I'll probably put the date up here and then just talk a little bit about this particular tradition. So I'm done. That is day 3 in the books. I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.